group changed.
What do you mean?
Channel switched. Your channel was edited. Buddy joined your channel. User joined
Hello.
your channel.
Hello.
Hello, Lauren, and hello, Not.
There you
Hello.
go.
These are our lovely guests from TG Gaming.
Welcome.
Hey
Yeah.
guys.
The
Hi,
gaming
guys.
is a little redundant.
Hi.
Mushy mushy.
How is
you ready to go,
everybody
Nor?
today?
Yeah, I
Alright.
got the team up there, we're all ranging. We had a problem with one person having to disconnect, but we've got someone else subbing in, so it's fine.
Awesome. Well, if you message them and say you're ready to go, then we'll kick the stream on and we can get this thing going.
Kick the stream on.
Yeah, just kick the on button.
Okay, I'll pop back up.
Okay.
See you guys in a bit.
Good luck, buddy.
Bye now.
User joined your
Right.
channel. Left your channel.
Let's go
User
stream.
joined your channel.
Oh. Oh. Who's streaming it?
I am.
Trick Shop.
User joined your
Yo,
channel.
Sailors.
Who's streaming?
Hello.
Ah,
I'm playing
cute.
up.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Where you at? Where you at?
What up? Come 14, bro.
Okay.
Six.
User left your channel.
Later.
User left your channel.
There's the link if anyone feels like watching. I'm going to go start things off.
Insufficient permissions.
So we'll catch you later.
Go have fun.
Bye bye.
Woohoo!
Wonder, what have you done to that room?
What room?
Can't get in, bro.
Buddy joined your channel.
What have you done?
I thought I set up the correct channel room,
Too
so I
high.
just set it to
User
15.
joined
and-
your channel.
Oh,
Just move me in.
you've basically made it a jail.
Yeah.
You were moved. Buddy was moved to your channel.
Hey,
For God's sake.
we can't get in or out of this room. Okay, right. Is the stream on?
No way in. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome then to the first game in a 6-part series of team games between
It's not a let's play.
combat gaming and tactical gaming. This is the first game between the two silver teams. That is TG Team Quinn and KG Moontears. Only the first game of this best of 3 series is going to be streamed before we move on to the Diamond games. So yeah, we're going to kick off. The teams are just going to move into picks and bans. Carnage has asked for 40 seconds. And then we're off. I'm Relevate, by the way. I'm invading Trick Shop stream to shout at you lovely people. But yeah, I haven't actually looked at who's playing,
Yeah, I'm just having a look.
so I should do that.
Well, I mean, I'm just looking at their frequently played. Haven't managed to like click on their profiles or anything. But they look pretty interesting.
Oh, 1 second. There's been a technical difficulty. Oh, right. The streamers for TG did not get invites to the game.
If
I know.
they just played their frequently playeds, then it would be a cool game.
What have we got on the frequently played list?
Apart from the fact that our KG team would have 2 AD carries. They've got, so TG have a jungle Zac, a mid Ziggs, a bot Caitlyn, top Jace, bot Janna. Which sounds quite cool.
Nice.
I mean, that's probably not what they're going to play. Like, who the hell actually plays their frequently played, like, 5 people in a row? And then KG would be fielding an Ahri, Irelia, Warwick, Vayne, Lucian bot lane. So one of them's gonna have to give up the mantle and go support.
Should be exciting either way. I did actually. I've just got their team profiles open now in front of me. So yeah, it seems very good. It looks like Tactical Gaming's ADC is pretty decent.
I'm hoping, obviously, that KG win, but I'm I don't know. Could be interesting.
Not.
There's some gold ones
gold
on the
I mean,
on the TG team.
we did try and match the 2 teams for closeness. You look at the ranked team profiles; they've got about the same win rate, about the same MMR, about the same number of gold versus silver players in each team. So team-wise, they're very, very close. Yeah, They are very, very close to each other. So it should be, in terms of what Riot tells me in statistical form, a very even game. Of course, when we've seen these games in the past.
According to Riot.
Yeah. But then I'm about to get demoted to Silver 1, so what do I know?
Yeah, that's why you're the little hype guy.
Yeah, I know nothing about this game.
You don't know shit, man. I've got my Silver 1
Okay,
guy here who'd look at the pretty colours and be amazed.
Oh my god. TG streamer has had to relog with his client.
Oh, I have a nice stretch of my legs. Oh, here's the spot. I had a McDonald's earlier, so I feel like I'm saturated with bad shit. It's all in my knees. All that fat. I can feel it. Just swilling around my cartilage.
That's absolutely disgusting, and not something the fans want to hear.
It's just biology, man. You gotta...
It's just science, yo.
Yeah. You can't be afraid of it, or it'll consume you. That's my pearl of wisdom for the day.
Well, apparently they're having trouble joining the lobby still. So I've suggested they just start, and then they can right-click and spectate while they're in chat select. That works, right?
Yeah, yeah. They could just
Do you
remake
miss
the lobby.
out on picking bans then, or not?
What if we just spectate from outside the room?
Yes.
Yeah, you miss out on pixel bands.
Why can't they join then?
Can they just remake the room?
Well, yes, but I don't understand what the issue is here. Surely you're allowed more than 2 spectators, aren't you? And we only need 1 from TG.
No, we can have up to 4 spectators.
Just organising. There we go, he's in. Man, all it took was a bit of backseat driving, backseat game lobbying.
What icon is that? BM 2014.
Nice.
What is BM?
There we go.
Well, I know what BM is, but what's the icon? Looking it up.
I don't know.
Looking up. Who are BM?
It's very cool.
Oh no, you can't buy them anymore. I'm considering getting the MSI icon or maybe the LCS icon. I'm
Thinking
not really
about
sure.
it. The Baron icon as well. I think the Baron icon, by the way, was released because of the Baron steal in the MSI.
Oh really?
I think that's where it came from, yeah. No,
I thought it came out
don't
before
quote me on
that,
because-
and then
Did it?
yeah.
I have no idea then. Anyway, we're into picks and bans. They're going down. Irelia and Malco are taken out quickly. Standard bans.
There's like a Gromp icon coming out soon as well. Anyway,
I'm pretty sure
there wasn't
Irelia
a Gromp
may be the
steal.
only top lane that Mala plays.
Really? Well, there you go. We'll see you at 20 minutes.
Yeah. Possibly sooner. Next band's coming up. I feel like they may be looking at the team rosters now.
I don't know. They might have done half an hour's worth of strategy before the game started, so it's entirely
Possibly.
possible.
Oh, a Vayne ban. I had mentioned to Nort earlier that the Vayne stats on this team were exceptionally good. And a Vi there. Diana. It looks like they're going for a protect the ADC kind of thing. Because they've just eliminated three very long range assassins there.
I have some insider info that Mallow is going to be support, not top lane.
Oh wow, look at that. No one saw that coming, right? But
Yeah.
support's so easy. Oh, Aframu. Sejuani left open. Oh dear.
Scooped up.
You gone derped. I think KG may have gone for more targeted bans here, because Vayne and Ari were definitely on the most played for Team Quinn.
Yeah, they were.
And I think
Ari was
Quinn
pretty
have
well
decided to
played for
ignore
the
most
KG
played.
team, though.
Yeah, I think Quinn have tried to, basically ignored KG's most played and gone, you know what, we're going to ban stuff that's going to harm our game plan. But we'll have to see what team they build around it. Oh, early lock in on the Warwick. Not sure they had to be first pick there, especially if Warwick, sorry. Especially if North is ADCing and they already know Sejuani's in the jungle on the enemy team. Why are you first picking a jungler to hide so you can counter, or? Is there nothing that you need to get in your first pick?
I don't know. It's a pretty dangerous pick to go for Warwick first, I'd say, but maybe they just want to get the jungler out of the way, considering Sejuani, the jungler, has already been picked, or maybe Warwick's going to top. I don't know. Maybe it's a confusion
not.
pick because you don't know what
Well,
lane it's going
North,
to
I
go in.
think, will be ADCing, so he maybe just doesn't
Well,
want to
yeah,
get
he's
countered.
probably going to swap it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably jungle Warwick and top
switch to
lane
Ignite then.
Jax.
Oh, one would assume. Although, well, has switched to Ignite, so maybe it's a top wick.
Maybe.
Haven't seen one of those in a few seasons.
I doubt it's a top wick. I really do. I think Nort is probably switching with someone.
We'll see. And back to Team Quinn. There goes the Ziggs. Damage. Not really much else to say. That's
I like his
champion built
name.
around explosives. What? Moodly Doodly Dee.
Yeah.
Moodly Doodle Dee Dee. Yeah, that's a good one. When this one first
think
got
it's
messaged to me, though, and I was told to contact their events, their head of events, and I got this string of letters, I was like, holy crap, how do I add this guy on my friends list? Because I logged out and then I didn't copy paste the name anywhere, and then tried to log in and find this guy, and it was absolutely impossible. Still, we're here.
So,
we're
interesting. Looks like TG has got quite an AoE team going on. Maybe looking for hard team fight engages and quick wins, quick objectives, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, might be a lot of AoE, so maybe we'll see a Graves Malphite come out for the top in ADC. That will just cement this as a we're going in, you're going down.
They've
Good
got
game well played.
They've got an ice type and a fire type so far as well, so they've got good coverage.
Strong.
Those
yeah.
are actually
All we
really
need
good
is a
offensive
grass type.
typings.
Lucian comes out for keep.
They're
It's a great
awful
ADC.
defensive typings though. Ice fire is probably the weakest defensive pair you could possibly have. For anybody interested.
Okay, we've got a Lucian coming out for KG. Now we actually had a scrim inside KG against KG Moontiers the other night, didn't we? And we played a
Yes, we did.
protect
Let's
the
not
ADC
disclose the
position
results of
against
that game for
Well,
morale.
I wasn't going to. I was saying we played a protect the ADC composition. And there's a Malphite. How good am I? Silver 1, please, Riot, please. But when we played them, we played the protect the ADC composition, and we had a Lulu, we had a tank, we had 3 tanks. Are they going for something similar here, where Warwick's going to build tank, Jax is going to build beefy, and we're going to see a big tank come in for the mid laner, something like an Orianna, possibly?
I don't know. I don't think KG really has enough of a front line to go with a protect the ADC team in spite of having a Lulu.
It's that they lack CC as well. I mean, Warwick's ulti is a great one-target stun because it deals a huge amount of damage as well. But aside from that,
Maybe if they go support Nautilus.
maybe. But again, it's a single target. You're looking at
No, the
you
ult
need
hits
here
everyone.
is,
You just put it on the furthest person and it'll
Oh,
knock off
right.
everyone.
Yeah, I mean, if you stand in between Nautilus and them, yes. But
That's the Jinx
it's
strategy.
Sivir for
Wow.
the chase.
The CG team looks really strong.
I like the TG team a lot. That Sivir ult's going to go down. And
They're going to have a
no escaping this.
super hard engage on the TG team. If anybody gets caught in a Sedge or a Malfault, they're probably going down. Having said that, though, Sivir ult doesn't last very long. Those 2 ults, when they're down, there's not a huge amount Malphite has left on the table. I mean, he's still a massive rock, but their
Rock
teamfight
solid.
presence will be severely disabled if Lulu can save whoever it is that is dived onto by the TG team.
I'm not sure she's going to be able to. And the total lack of CC is cemented by Teemo.
Yeah, 99% sure Mallow is trolling, but in the event that he's not trolling, oh dear. There you go.
There we go, it's a brand. Thank the Lord. There's the disengage they desperately needed. I just got a message, by the way, from Westrake. He said, you could say they're going for an explosive playstyle.
He
That may have been in
posted that
reference
on
to
the
Ziggs.
stream chat as well. Desperate for
Oh.
his joke to be heard.
Oh,
Validation
there you go.
comes
There's
at
your
last
shout out.
with a slight chuckle.
Oh, God.
Funny.
Oh, and we're almost in store for the most exciting part of any stream. It's that 3-minute delay we have to face between the picks and bans and the game going live.
It's
So
ridiculous.
fasten your seatbelts.
So
We're
annoying.
going in.
There should
I get
be
why they
like
did it, but it isn't.
have you ever played any of like the Dragon Ball games that came out on PS2, like Tenkaichi and stuff like that, Budokai?
No, I never did.
So they always had a mini game that came up in loading. And so you played the mini game during the loading screen. But I also found out like one day that I can't remember what company it is, whichever company it was that was publishing those games. Might have been Capcom, not really sure. They had a patent on loading screen mini games, which expires in like very, very soon. But apparently they cottoned onto it early and they thought, let's put mini games in our loading screens. Patented it, and then nobody else in the game industry has ever had it. So we've just had boring ass loading screens for like 20
That's
years.
outrageous. But
Yeah.
I was actually going to say something that may now get this company in trouble, but I doubt anyone watching cares. Skyrim is a game that I play a fair amount when I get frustrated with League, which is often. And you can download an app for Skyrim where on the loading screens you get to play Pong.
Yeah.
Which is a fantastic little app, but also may now be an infringement of copyright.
No, but that's a mod. That's fine. As long as Bethesda didn't put it in. But yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Also, we've got 3 minutes. We've got 3 minutes.
Well, 2 hours, 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. The clock's racing, man.
Oh, Namco took out the patent in 1995, and it lasts 20 years. So it ends this year.
Oh my god. This is the year, guys. Loading screens are no longer going to be terrible.
So maybe after this year, we'll start having games where there are mini games in the loading screens, and then everybody
Maybe
can
the Spectator
enjoy my childhood of playing the eating plates game. And but basically, when you were loading, you would get like Gohan sitting on a table with a bunch of plates, and you would have to like eat them all as quick as possible. Not the plates, eat what's on the plates as quick as possible. Spamming A, and then it'd be like a little counter. Get as many plates as you can during the loading. The problem is when they swapped to PS2 Slim, the PS2 got a little bit faster processing power, so you couldn't play the minigame as much. That was the first world problem.
Was that frustrating? Like getting halfway through your game and having it taken away from you?
No, because the whole point is it was an unending minigame. Like, you couldn't end it. It would be like Snake. Well, you can end Snake, but it would be like something like Snake coming up.
Wait, you can end Snake?
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube of someone that wins at Snake. You have to get the Snake to fill the whole screen.
That's outrageous.
Yeah, it's pretty mental.
Maybe though they could bring back the Leona Brown version of Pong that they had out for a while. Do you remember that? Maybe then in the Spectator delay we could play. Did you never play that?
No.
It was basically Leona on one side and Brown on the other, and they're two big shields, and they were like bouncing Pong balls between, and the background was Howling Abyss.
No, I didn't play that. I played the one which was the 8-bit like Cho'Gath destroying a town.
Oh yeah, and Timo was in that, wasn't he? Cho'Gath eats the world.
Super Timo was a different one, which was like a bullet hell.
Oh yeah.
When Super Timo came out, that was really good.
Man, I hate Timo.
And then also something which I told people the other day, which surprised them, and I now find out it doesn't exist, is when, like, before Season 1, there was a phone app, which was a game. It was a tower defense League of Legends game, and it was, I've got it on my old iPhone, and it's an open field. It's mid lane on Summoner's Rift. And then minions come down it, and you have to divert the minions' path with towers, which you can place, and you can upgrade the towers and everything. Anyway, they got rid of it eventually. I've totally forgot it existed until someone brought it up the other day, and I looked it up because no one had ever heard of it. But yeah, there's a Riot, because someone was like, Riot has only made one game, and then I'd said, well, they did make the iPhone game. People were like, what? So...
I think this is me. You were having the conversation with.
Oh right, okay.
Time together, and I was insanely jealous that I can no longer download this tower defense game.
Yeah, it's really good. So. I don't know, maybe I'll just charge up my iPhone 3 at some point so that I can play the League of Legends. Maybe, I don't know.
You could sell that to Faker.
I'll sell it with my Timo statue.
Nice, yeah. Or the Riot stash in one bundle. Right, let's see who has the most skins.
And my signed Fiora picture.
That's TG. TG have the most skins. Good game, well played. Thanks for watching this.
They've got the newest skin as well.
Yeah, I know, it's so cool.
I think it really shows your dedication to playing a specific champion in a specific team comp if you've got a skin for them. So clearly the KG team not really ever playing this before, because they would have skins for it if they did.
Obviously.
Or
they spend their money on things that are more useful than skins.
Like, what is more useful
I can't think of anything personally. I have no money, but I have a crap ton of skins. I can tell you that for nothing.
That's exactly what my life was like when I was a student. Like, student loaners come in, 2 days later, student loan is gone. But man, does my Cho'Gath look fancy in that top hat.
Look at him in that top hat.
Look at him go. He gets a teacup when he talks.
Oh Oh dear. Right. Well, the game is about to start. Let's see the items. Let's see. Okay. We've just had the MSI. What are we going to go for? Some early invades, deep wards.
Both teams on
Busty.
2.4k, so they've both got the mastery that you love to look for in the opening seconds of the game.
Love it. Everyone's got that extra support starting gold. We're going to be seeing 1 extra biscuit per support. It does make a world of difference, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm convinced, anyway. And we're off, anyway.
Oh.
We see 5 men from TG immediately rush down top lane.
Yeah,
Go for the invade.
blue team have all split up. KG are scattered to
Scrubs.
the 4 corners of the earth.
I think they're going to be going for this blue buff here. I'm just going to rearrange the team quickly. Actually, you could probably do that as well.
Rearrange what?
I just move all the little icons of the players around so that like support matches up with support and ADC matches up with ADC.
You can do that.
Yeah, you can just drag the little faces.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I can't do that. How'd you drag them?
Literally in the bottom, you just...
Oh, you drag them at the
click on
bottom?
Jack's his face, yeah, and drag.
Oh man, that's
So then
mental.
you can compare stat for stat then. It's really easy.
You've literally changed my life.
Yeah, welcome to the future, my friend.
I just assumed that it wouldn't be a feature because Riot are awful. Oh, wow.
There we go.
That's something
Stop
I could...
slagging off Riot, man. Enjoy the benefits.
I can stop slagging off Riot when
Oh,
I can
here we
do
go.
this on a replay after the fact.
TG have gone for the invade, immediately spotted by Rabbit on Malphite, who drops a ward and backs off. Not taking any poke there. They have been spotted, but I think they are going to secure the blue. All 5 have been found, so KG immediately racked. They've got 4 there by the bot. They're going to move in on TG's blue.
Yeah, KG do have 2 deep wards in. However, the deep ward on blue can't actually see blue. So, they won't get a timer on that.
Interesting. Interesting.
Although they're going to stay and do it, so they don't need the timer on that. So,
That's probably why.
yeah,
Did it.
defending them doing the
And
blue, which
KG
makes
wait
more
for the blue
sense.
buff, they're just going to pick it up. If you're going to go for the invade, you've got to watch your own buff because.
I think
Oh,
trading
okay,
buffs
they
is
have the
fine.
ward down. Oh, that's it.
As long as you
Trading
know
buffs is
that it
absolutely fine. It
happened.
makes almost no difference. Yeah, and there we go. Everyone knows it's happened. Everyone's got timers on both. We're all
No, TG
We're all
is
friends
not
here.
going to get the timer on the KG blue. They left, they backed out, left a creep behind, they don't have it wood.
Warwick took it all.
No, it is still there.
Oh, yeah. I
There
see
it
what you
is.
mean, yeah. Warwick's carry on with his invade. He's going to take Gromp as well. Well, I guess he
Yeah.
knows he's safe. Sejuani's bot, so why not? A little bit of trading going on in the top lane. Oh, Sejuani's caught the Warwick. What's he going to do? Flash over the wall.
Yeah, up and
Sejuani's
flash
letting
away.
him go. Rabbit's not responding here, so it looks like it's going to be safe. Yeah, Warwick's away. But Flash is down on Warwick.
Indeed.
Neither of the top laners moving. And that lane really is an island, isn't it?
I don't know, Jax is quite, not necessarily so stoic as top laners tend to be nowadays, so maybe Jax could have done something.
A fraction more mobile.
Yeah. But they decided to both, I don't want to miss the 1 or 2 creeps that I could get
Yeah.
from diverting my
Essential.
attention.
Okay, we're just seeing some farming, not really any trading going on. It's a bit of back and forth. Malphite's a bit, well, he is tougher than Jax in these early levels. The real damage doesn't come out till he's got his Triforce in level 6 really. Which point we'll see a vicious all-in.
I don't know, if I was
Maybe I
Jax
was
in
wrong.
that lane, I would not go get the full Triforce first, or get like a bit of the blade. That's the one.
That's why gold 5.
Gold 2, thanks. Oh, well, you're gold 5.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Rush in that Triforce, baby.
Because, yeah, if he just rushes the straight Triforce, then he's not really going to have any kill potential in that lane. If they both just farm forever, then I'm not really sure it's going to help.
You know, interestingly here, TG saw their blue get invaded, got a ward down on it. Everybody knows there's a creep up on it. They still haven't cleared it. We're coming up on 4.5 minutes now. Warwick is looking at like 10 minutes
It's
before
true.
he gets that blue buff back.
It's still sitting there.
Still there, just chilling.
You can see it on the minimap. It's still
Yeah,
sitting there.
it's still there. TG farming slightly better. We're about 200 gold ahead, but nothing exciting yet. What's 200 gold, eh?
A few potions, 2 pink wards,
Yeah. 2 pink wards, there we go, that's essential.
the hilt of a longsword.
The hilt of a longsword. Which bit would cost more, the handle or the blade?
It's a good question. Probably the blade.
I'd imagine so. Probably a stupid question. Oh well. I want to see more aggression. Come on, fight each other. In terms of team comps here, right? Which team has the early game advantage? Which team should be pressing more aggressively here?
I think TG has an earlier advantage.
Did you say TG or KG?
TG.
Yeah.
Although I think KG has an earlier advantage in bot lane, but I think TG has it everywhere else because Warwick is not really going to be very useful until he gets 6, whereas Sejuani at least can queue in the lanes and stuff.
You know, for some reason, oh, there goes Sejuani again.
Oh yeah, first engagement bot lane.
Ate the stun. Lucian doing decent damage. Sivir going into tower, just eating 1 shot. KG get away from that. Pretty lucky. It looks like they're sticking around as well. The health's pretty low, but Sona is pretty low as well. Maybe they're looking for a quick pick. The great thing about Lucian Braum is Lucian's passive just gets those little hits off so much faster than any other ADC can possibly manage early game. So you can really lock down one person very fast.
Yeah.
Still farming safely.
Yeah, KG probably want to be calling for the jungler about now. They're going to be pinned to the tower with that much health. But again,
it's a Warwick.
Dependent on Warwick. What's his XP like? He's almost halfway to 6, so maybe they're not going to get him at all.
They're going to be long dead by the time he hits 6 and makes his way bot lane.
Maybe kick
Luckily,
teleport
that
out
blue
of the
has been
plane?
cleared out, though.
Dunno. They are healing up though. No. They've got the shield stacks. Very slowly healing them up. It's going to be an issue if they take ganks like that repeatedly, even if they don't die, and they trade evenly. Sona can just heal Soraka up, whereas Braum can only heal with the relic shield. It's not really an equivalence.
We were actually talking about this exact situation the other night, weren't we? With bot lane, where one team is pushed up that close to the tower. They know that their back lane bush is free of wards because they've had more than a minute pushed past it. There's no physical way KG could get a ward in the far bush, right? So their jungler can walk through the lane and sit in that bush and wait, and you know Warwick is going to hit 6, and in this case he's going to back and buy, and then he's going to make his way to that lane. At which point Sejuani could be waiting in that bush and just turn and absolutely crush him before he can react. So we could see an interesting confrontation coming up bot.
As long as KG can keep
aligned.
the side bushes warded though, they can avoid that.
If so far failing to do so though. Ooh. Come on, Mala. You gotta land the Qs, bro. Sona very weak early game, but she is seeing a bit of a resurgence in this meta.
Is she?
Yeah, I was reading on Team Tass's
Oh really?
blogs, yeah.
Wow.
They were saying at the minute, Sona, Janna are the 2 strongest supports.
Oh yeah, Janna obviously.
Yeah.
All this hard
Sona,
engage.
because she fulfills a similar role. Okay, we see KG's jungler and mid laner moving through the river at this point.
Yeah, warding up dragon, standing in an unwarded bush just above it.
Well, they do have a Warwick.
Oh, they're coming in for the gank.
They're coming in. They've been spotted by the ward. Can Warwick close? He's got his ult off. Can Braum do anything with it? Doesn't it? Oh, there we go with the jump. Needs to land the Q, and they're going to flash out. And that's safe. Almost got the Sona there. Teleport's coming in from top lane for KG. There's Jax. Malphite's already in. Lucian will go down to 6. Great ulti there. Predicting the dash. KG trying to back out. There goes the Sona ult. Just catching one, but burning a few more flashes. They're going to go into the tower. Sivir flashes, gets another kill. Sejuani desperately trying to pick up another one. The tower just not doing enough damage there. Close though. Very, very good play by TG. KG just a step behind all the way along. And it's almost what we said. KG just didn't have the vision control. They were spotted coming in, and TG were able to react that fraction faster. Just because they couldn't keep that river bush warded.
Yeah, they committed quite a lot to the early kill, but didn't actually get a kill. And then Sona healed up what was an almost kill to then was a full participant in a 5v4.
Yep. And the ultis, man. We saw a lot of flashes get burnt out. I don't know whether Lucian didn't flash there. I mean, that Ziggs ult is pretty easy to dodge. Like, if he had flash up, I'm not sure why he got hit by that.
Yeah, KG gonna rush Dragon with the assumption that TG are gonna have to back after the fight.
Well, it's a safe assumption, although we
Yeah.
do see Sejuani in the bush above. Warwick is a level up, so if he's got his smite up, there's no way he should miss this. And there we go. Did miss the smite.
Just missed the
Still
smite,
secures the
still
dragon.
gets Dragon.
But we are going to see Nort pick up a kill there on Lulu. Well played, the Ignite goes down. Onto
Yeah.
Ziggs, he's going to walk away though, and he's going to back off. It's a good dragon.
KG have quite good chasing potential. They've got a lot of move speed buffs in and around their team, so if they get off little advantages like that, then they can chase down a team.
Nort taking a bit of poke here. A lot of poke here. Sona's still coming in for more. Zig's very low though. Interesting to see what happens in the mid lane when they stick around, when they go back to farm. Although Nort does have the Lulu does have the wave pushed in, so it's a bit safe there. Just casually farm it out. Plus Lulu is deceptively healthy. So tanky.
Just too tanky.
Too tanky, man.
Alright, Flash Balloon.
Yeah, Warwick taking a lot of poke. Sona's burst is just crazy for us.
Yeah, he will live though to jungle another day.
Yeah, and it's Warwick, so he doesn't even need to back. His blue buff is finally up. 10 minutes 50. Praise the Lord. They talk about early dragons are great because they give you the timer, they give you that little bit of control, but in terms of stats, not that useful.
They're a load off your mind as well, like...
Oh, nice engage there from Brown. Sivir just staying a bit long. She can maybe survive the burst here. Can we get a little... There we go. Oh, nicely absorbed by the spell shield. Perfectly timed. Very, very close to be absorbing that Q. With very fast reactions, probably waiting for it. But yeah, really nice engage there. Sony just pushing a little bit too far forward, thinking they had lane control because of that early fight. Trying to get that poke damage off, and just stepping a little bit too close. Mala landing a beautiful little Q there, and securing a kill. Sejuani is waiting in the bush above though, so if the camera ever pans back, we will see what happens. Oh, it is warded though, it's been pinged.
It's
Brown
not
moving up
warded,
top.
they just know.
Not warded, they just went to check it. Nice reactions there.
Yeah.
Not triggering the Brown passive, but they've survived the gank, so well played there. Don't know who pinged that, but good awareness. Warwick jungles on stoically. He's hit level 7 now.
Well, we've already seen him ult twice, so...
Yeah, his ult is on cooldown though. Maybe working his way up.
So yeah, I was saying about the Dragon, it's good to get it early, even though 6% is not huge, just because, like, it's a load off your mind. Whilst it's on the map, it's a global objective, people want it, even if it's not that great, because it's a global objective. You put it on the table, you've got it for later. Once it's dead, whichever team's taken it, it gives you 6 minutes where you don't have to worry about it anymore, or 5 minutes for the minute build up to it spawning again. So it means it's not such a worry on your mind, especially if you're the jungle or the support, you can focus on warding other things for a bit.
Yeah, that's true. Just takes one thing off the plate. Warwick is going to come in by the looks of it top lane. Pegging in the bush anyway. No, he's going to recall. Sejuani having a look around the river. The bot tower did go down while we were talking about that, by the way. KG pushed back a little bit, but just freezing the lane and farming. I've been playing a lot of bot lane recently. A lot of Thresh recently, more specifically. But losing an early tower is often a weight off my mind as well. Similar to Dragon. It's one less objective you need to focus on.
Seeing a gank
You
top
can
lane.
pull the lane further back, and you can leave your ADC. Jack's there beautifully using the stun to get out, but Sejuani ult has gone down. Can he get a warden jump? His ult's gone down. He's not going to make it out, I don't think. Jumps. Oh, just 1 second too slow.
Yeah, that combination of ults is really scary.
Yes, beautiful ults there. Oh, and a flash there by Sona secures the ult and gets another kill. Brown coming in a bit too late. KG just slightly further behind, and I'm not sure why, because the river was warded all the way up there. They didn't know they were coming in. North just maybe not keeping his eyes open. Who knows? But yeah, in this situation where the bot tower's gone down, it does mean that the support of the team with the lost tower can roam a bit.
Yeah.
Just go and help out mid, help out top, just have a look through the jungle, ward a bit deeper. Because the ADC's in no danger. I mean, you're going to have to still go through enemy-controlled jungle to reach it. Mid tower goes down as well. And we're seeing a pretty heavy loss of vision here for KG. I mean, if we look at the wards from TG.
Yeah, TG you can definitely see looking to pick up advantages elsewhere after the bot lane tower going down. One thing they will do though is that they pushed up the bot lane quite hard before going. They gave all that farm to Lucian. He wasn't able to come mid, but he has caught up sort of on farm with that extra push. So he might be able to get back
just
into
go
it.
to gold quickly. He's only about 300 gold behind the Lucian. So, not the end of the day. Not the end of the world, sorry.
200 will hold behind Sivir.
Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry, I'm half asleep. I'm drinking Red Bull. I'll catch up eventually.
Oh, I got
Or
a,
need to go to the toilet.
got a massive can of Coke, a premium can of Coke.
Premium.
They
this
exist.
one's
They're
huge.
taller than normal ones. They look like beer cans. It's great. I recommend everybody get some.
This is almost 500 milliliters of Red Bull here. It's a lot.
Almost. I didn't know they did a 480 milliliter can.
It's 473.
What? What a ridiculous.
There you go with your sarcasm.
What a ridiculous literage.
Warwick coming in there top lane for the game, just missing out. Malphite just winning.
Yeah, Sejuani and
Sejuani
Braum
got
passed each
to
other, just ignored each other,
Strange.
and then went for a fight.
So Sejuani's ult is up, so if they want to turn this, they probably could. Both of them a bit healthier. Oh, Warwick's come in, maybe they spotted it.
Is 473 like an imperial measurement or something? Is
I
it?
don't believe so, because a pint is.
Is it 2 fluid ounces or
580.
something?
Oh, we've had Lucian disconnect. They can pause. I don't know if they know that. But maybe they'll just play on. You gotta pause. The pause function is in the game.
Unfortunately, this was 3 minutes ago, so we can't go and tell them.
Yeah. Not really much I can do to help him at this point. I will message Nort just to tell him. Dragon is back up, so really poor timing there. KG not going to be able to contest this, instead going to go for mid tower. And TG have decided to leave the Dragon for now, thinking, probably quite rightly, they can win a team fight with their comp, and then go get the Dragon afterwards.
Well, I mean, they don't know that Lucian is disconnected per se, so they might think if we go for Dragon, we'll have to do a 5-person fight.
I've messaged Nort, just to tell him. And TG move on to Dragon. And secure that for free. KG unable to contest 4v5. Jax is teleporting top, trying to pick up that tower, while he knows that TG are around Dragon. Probably going to get that, but TG are going to look to push mid.
Malphite teleports top.
Yep. And the rest of TG push down on the mid lane. Warwick farms. Story of Warwick's life, isn't it?
Ooh! Lulu just survives the Ziggs ult.
Just poke as well.
Loads of damage. Loads of damage.
Oh, Sona steals the blue buff there from KG Beowulf.
That was nice.
Just this vision. Vision wins games. I'm sure
Vision
someone
wins
far better
games.
at me said that. Certainly not one of my poles of wisdom.
Pretty sure it's a well-known
Yeah. Maybe
English
I learned
and
that
spree.
from one of our mentoring sessions. Thank you for this.
Put it in a mentoring session. Vision wins games. As does Nexus's.
Nexus is
Nexus's. Nexum.
next side.
Probably Nexi.
Who knows?
It's probably either.
Okay,
Yeah, it
Nort
is
did not know
probably.
how to pause the game or that it was tournament draft, so I've told him now that he can pause using /pause. So we may be seeing a pause in 3 minutes time from KG, assuming the Lucian
Well,
actually
from 3 minutes time from 1 minute ago, so maybe 2 minutes time.
no,
Unless he only
just
just read the message. Oh, okay.
So, I mean, it looks like Lucian still hasn't reconnected in 3 minutes time, which sadly may have skewed this game very heavily in TG's favour. And in a team comp that was sort of relying on them surviving through the mid game to late game and getting some more survivability and being able to get picks, they just can't do that with Lucian not there.
There's a huge wave top as well, and Jax is super dependent on farm. He needs 2 items finished, and then that's it. He's done for the rest of the game. But if he's just going to sit a Phage and a Vamp Step to the rest of the game, he's basically irrelevant. So even at the behest potentially of mid lane towers, he should probably be farming, because otherwise he's just going to be irrelevant forever. I get that it's a 4v5, but he still needs to get back into the game somehow.
I've just received a message. Don't know who it's from. I have so many tabs open.
I got the message as well, so I'll assume it was a convict ad, and I'm going to ignore it.
It was.
Ooh,
Yay.
TG are doing a bush camp. I like it. I like it a
Nice.
lot.
I'm not well. Warwick. is
Oh!
impacting it.
That's it.
Come on, Beowulf.
Rip.
Yeah, thirsty Warwick.
Ooh, That was rough.
There's a few bushes on Cuvadis. For those of you watching that aren't in KG, is one of the KG mentors. He has a vast amount of game knowledge, but also despises people who walk near bushes that don't have wards in. He calls them the
despises a lot of things.
average. Yeah, he calls them the below average intelligence bushes, and you just need to be very careful when you've lost this much map control about which bushes you're walking near, because
Tell that's a
there's
double
the
lift.
pause.
The double
Go
lift
on,
bush
Darius.
is my favourite bush.
Double lift push.
Hmm.
Pause has gone down.
It's the one next to Wraiths, where he famously walked into it playing as Lee Sin, and then immediately got 5-man dove and died.
The question comes in from TG. What's happened? The response. One of us blue screened. Why didn't they tell us since before you took Drake? We
Yeah,
got a message from the other streamers.
probably should have been aware of the pause. Well, I don't know. I like to assume that everybody knew about the pause
Not sure
beforehand,
why,
but if they didn't,
why they didn't insta stop it or instantly say something. Maybe he wasn't aware of the pause.
yeah,
function
if they had
was
said
on
something in all
trust.
chat, at least one of the 10 people maybe would have known that there was a pause function. But I mean, what's done is done.
Yeah.
Well,
They may see a rinse and repeat of this game.
by rinse and repeat, you just mean a replay.
Yes, that's old WoW habits.
That's a WoW habit.
Yeah. Rinse and repeat, that's how you write guides for raid bosses. Because they just have phases, don't they?
Oh, I see. Moontear's TeamSpeak channel currently has 6 people in it. So, based on that, I'll assume that he comes back at some point. Although I'm not entirely
He's got in
sure
there with
that they directly relate to the people in there. Ashura's in with them, but I'm fairly sure that Ashura is part of the team. Maybe coaching them, I don't know.
Sure, it is
She's
part
got-
of the team, but she's not currently playing. So
Yeah. I mean, the Murloc team has more than 5 people in there as well, but they're not playing at the moment, so.
they're waiting. They're practicing, I think.
Oh,
Or
no.
potentially watching the stream. Hey guys, if you are.
Maybe they are, maybe they aren't.
Maybe then. We'll have to see what's going on. It's been 20 minutes in. KG at this point may choose to surrender this game. They are going to play a best of 3 series. We are going to move on to spectate the Diamond game, regardless of the outcome of this one. So they may declare this one a loss. They may have a replay. It'll be up to the individual team captains to decide between them. And I'll message Nort saying exactly that now.
Mm-hmm. What I thought was... Oh, we're seeing an unpause.
Okay. I've just had a message from one of my event staff going to declare this one a loss, and they're happy to do so.
Okay.
Even though they have actually failed it for some reason. Or maybe they'll play it out as I've hardly thought. But they are going to decide this one is a loss for KG. They're going to move on to the next to the best of 3 with a new substitute.
Okay.
So we're just going to watch the end of this game quickly. We're going to leave them to the other 2 games. And then we're going to go and spectate the Diamond game.
Yeah, sounds great. I'd be interested to know what happens to the rest of the series. Oh! Fortunate.
Well, I'm going to get live updates messaged to me, so I'll be giving periodic shoutouts with updates to the rest of this. KG may
Yeah.
have decided their team compass wasn't going to benefit from seeing this game out, which I
But-
would have to agree. Even if Lucian comes back, there's not much they can do.
But we are going to be moving on to the Diamond game, which is hype, because
Hype.
it's the bravest and brightest from both communities, in theory, playing against each other.
Jesus, that's a scary thought.
Although, I don't know. Our team's got
The best of
Quinn on it,
brightest.
who is reportedly only plat.
But very, very clever. I think the team from TG is actually looking to go professional, so this will be a good scrim from them against some players of similar standards. Again, these teams have been matched for MMR and individual MMR anyway. And,
They've been matched for individual
winners.
MMR in that we took our 5 highest elo players.
No, it wasn't. This is KG Emperor Murloc.
Yeah.
It's their team, for which Kivadis is a sub.
Yeah.
So, it is actually their team.
I know,
and actually,
I'm riffing on them.
they
Come on.
they have a 85% win rate in rank, which isn't bad.
Yeah, but that's because they're climbing.
Yes.
Well, you know, you're supposed to get that sort of a rate whilst you're climbing, and then end up at 50% win once you get there.
Yep. Which is why my win rate is 40% and I'm 40.
Yeah, that's because you're rubbish.
Yeah, it is. It sadly is.
So
And
tell
I'm
me the
incredibly
tale of
salty.
your last rank game. Come on, spit it out for me. What happened?
Which
How many
is the last
disconnects were there?
rank game? Oh, there were 2 on my team. and
2
1 on the enemy
disconnects. Nice,
team. 2 on mine, 1 on the enemy team.
nice,
Um,
nice. Was it?
the
Were
enemy team did come
they?
back.
Were they rage
so-
quits or disconnects?
No, I think it was 2 people probably in the same house, both deceived at the same time.
Now let's
Just-
be
just
honest.
very
What did you
unfortunate.
do to cause both of them to disconnect?
I thought I was doing excellently. I was.
Did you take
I was,
one
like,
solitary
35.
creep from the AD carry and 2 people rage quit?
I was the AD carry.
Oh, you were the AD carry. Okay.
I was entitled.
Did you miss a cannon?
This is him. Oh no, this is TG. For a second, I thought KG were moving in on this dragon 4v5.
They haven't left the base.
Is Lucian still FK? Then pause. I think they've decided to play it up 4v5.
No, I think they're deciding here that they're going to be forfeiting.
Yeah, I think so. Pausing it, we're going to FF. Wonder why they voted no on the last FF then.
I'm not sure. Maybe they had a faint glimmer of hope.
Maybe.
They are 11. No, they are 9k behind at this point. So
I think it's probably ever.
yeah, it's probably out. It was only 72 though. It's not horrendous.
I'm sorry, TSM. Your dreams of winning end here. Man, MSI was funny this year.
MSI was pretty hilarious. There was
It's
a
just-
great. There was an Ask Me Anything on the subreddit, which is our Dyrus, and he said, "I'm Dyrus. MSI is over. Ask me anything." And someone said, "What actually happened to MSI?" And his reply was just, "We fucked up real bad."
I think that's a pretty accurate summary of what happened.
Oh man, it was great. The whole Ask Me Anything's great, full of really laconic answers. It's just it's on point, almost comedy, but I think it's being serious.
Okay, well the game has been surrendered. And TG take the first win.
So okay, so I'm gonna quit out this then. The spectate.
Oh wait, has it? Yes.
It's definitely been spectated.
Yeah.
Spectated. Forfeited.
So they're going to set up another game, and we're going to move on to the diamond one. We're sorry about the problems there. That was unavoidable and tech related and totally beyond our control.
Anticlimactic. But we got
Anticlimactic is
20
a
minutes of
pretty
solid
accurate summary of what
gameplay.
just happened.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to set up game 2 very quickly.
The diamond game, which is what most
diamond.
people I think will be hypest for in any case.
Hypist. I like that.
Yeah.
You can patent that one. If you give me 2 seconds while I do admin. Game's still in progress. What's still in progress?
What do you mean still in progress? I got the blue team wins screen.
So did I, but then when I tried to make another custom game, I got game still in progress. It could be because I was host of that lobby.
I can make a game.
Yeah, please do.
Oh, right.
Although theoretically, Ubly may have set it up.
So on Howling Abyss, yeah?
Yes, please. Blind pick Howling Abyss.
Alright, okay, cool.
Oh, nice. You got me out of the lobby.
No worries.
Wait, join Ubly's game. He's actually already set this up.
Oh, goddamn.
Sorry, buddy.
It doesn't have anyone in it!
No, he doesn't. Come on, man.
That was pointless.
Okay.
And then he left!
He's given you leader. You give me invite, I will start inviting
That
everyone.
was totally pointless.
It was indeed. Get the streamers in first, because they're clearly the most important.
I was just gonna get Murloc in so he could invite his team, but you have a point.
And yeah, you're probably right, I should invite Murloc.
I've already invited him.
Nice. Get Kuvardis in as well. And who is the captain of the TG team?
I went to spectate, so you've got the lead now.
TSM the Law. Nice.
Stoom just got banned from my chat. Well, he got a warning, but he got a timeout.
Hey now. Okay, we're just inviting the team captain from.
Damn it, Shadoom.
God damn. I'm just very quickly going to hop up into the TG TeamSpeak channel. Just let them know the game is about to start and that I need them to accept the invites. So I'll be right back.
That's right. I'll tell some jokes.
Nice. Keep everyone entertained.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
I don't know any jokes.
Buddy left your channel.
That's not true, actually. I have a great one. This is my favourite joke. I tell it at all the parties that I go to in my mind. Yeah. Did you hear about the Scarecrow who won a Nobel Prize? They say he's outstanding in his field. Thank you, thank you. I'm here till Wednesday. Oh, fuck. I don't know any of those sort of like long form jokes because I don't find them funny. It's too much build up, not enough payoff. I don't get hooked in. So I prefer short, witty punchlines that definitely aren't funny to anyone but me. There's a follow up to that joke, but I can never remember it. The Scarecrow. Oh. Oh, it's his acceptance speech, isn't it? And he says, oh yeah, he says, hey, it's in my jeans. That's it. Oh man, that would have been way funnier if I just remembered that the first time round. Oh fuck. Thanks, Upley. Oh. The point, yeah, that's why Ren is here. Otherwise, you just get incoherent babbling for like 40
User joined
minutes.
your channel.
Jesus Christ, I'm sick of seeing you murder yourself.
No, man. There's no better way to die than on stage. In bright lights, your name above the door.
So I thought I'd come chat to you instead and bring up some of the amazing stuff that was said in the spectator room. Ooh, banters.
Oh yeah, what was on the banter bus?
Oh, the banter bus.
Yeah.
Well, first we had Hannah talking about how pretty that skin was. For...
What skin?
Oh, Six's skin.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds great. What else happened in the Banterby Tales?
I fired some shots as well. TG brought up how their mid laner, I can't remember name me, Moodle.
Yeah.
They brought up how Moodle likes playing Ziggs and Sejuani together, and I brought up the shot that said, so he can't hit moving targets.
Nice. So you didn't go with my fire and ice joke?
That fire and ice joke, what are you trying to do from that?
I wasn't trying to do anything. I was making a legitimate comment on the Pokemon metagame. No, I'm being serious. I'm great at Pokemon. You can 1v1 me. No joke. I went to when I was like 18, I went to regionals and then nationals for for Pokemon.
What?
I'm being serious.
Where did you? What? Why?
I went to
How much of your life did you waste Eevee and Ivy's training?
like not much. Yeah,
Have you played Pokemon more than you played League?
Yeah, I have. I went to regionals in London, and then I came like second in those. So I went to nationals, which are in Manchester, and then I came like 12th. It was a whale of a time, man.
It's like nearly as weird as going.
Why is that weird? Why is it acceptable for me to waste my life playing League of Legends, but the second anybody goes, oh yeah, I actually fucking travelled somewhere to go play Pokemon with a bunch of people who are
tournament just sounds weird.
Yeah.
It's like Yu-Gi-Oh card game tournaments. No.
Nah, man. You gotta embrace the small victories you get in life,
I love the fact that
wherever they come from.
Don't get me wrong, I love the trading card scene is awesomely nerdy, and I get along with all of them. But
Bugger off! How are you gonna tell me that I could fucking play the Pokemon like on console or handhelds game? Like, man, that's the newest thing I've ever heard. But I love me the card game. Bugger off! Like, for what?
see, there we go. Wonder saying, "Don't diss Yu-Gi-Oh cards." That was awesome.
The card game's worse.
They want to hear more trick shop jokes, so
No one wants to hear more trick shop jokes.
Oh, okay. As about some puns.
How about some puns? Can't handle these puns.
Oh dear.
Besides, I'm pretty sure this game's gonna start soon. Once Ren has done hobnobbing the spectator lounge. Apparently, I thought he was talking to the teams, but he's not. He's just sitting in the
Crunchy.
spectator round.
Definite
Lounge.
crunchiness. Well, Ren, where are you? Come back. I'm not shoutcasting. No. I hardly know any of the abilities. It'd be like, he did a thing, followed by a thing.
Oh, shut up, Hannah.
As I said, he's going to use a rope to
Buddy
stop the
joins your
joke.
Hello.
channel.
Ah, I'm free to go.
I have returned.
Don't leave Trick on his own. He self-destructs.
That's not true. I think you'll find that chat absolutely ate that joke up.
Oh no.
Actually, Wes, stay in here for a minute. I need the toilet.
Oh, well.
Oh, thank you very much. Look at that.
Toilet humor.
There you go. You can stay. Right. Apparently, there's some problem here. Tactical Gaming. It's a different team than the one they were told about. I did send the links to someone earlier, so I'm not entirely sure. Maybe there's been some crosswires anyway. But hopefully the game will be off soon. I will return very shortly.
It's not like we've grabbed. It's not like we've grabbed freaking Kevin and put him in the game with them. Recursive, for those of you.
Why do people keep messaging me telling me that they want to hear more jokes? You don't.
Might is greater than lol. Get wrecked, and here's a B to prove it. I think everybody watching right now, apart from you, Azza, would strongly disagree with you. At least I believe so.
Oh man.
The Pokemon hype going on. More Pokemon.
Pokemon's the best. That's all that's going on. Nothing league
Digimon's
related.
better.
We've got really crappy jokes and Pokemon.
Are we gonna have
That's
to
it.
hold
That's all
Pokemon
I'm serving
versus
at this bar.
We're having the Pokemon versus Digimon debate right now.
It's not worth having. It's like the League versus Dota debate, and everyone's like, "Oh man, I love Dota because I'm a hipster guy." Because fair enough, Dota 1 is a massive game, but Dota 2's user base is inarguably small by comparison to the League and to Dota 1. It's a little bit like StarCraft 2. Everybody hyped the crap out of it, and it comes out, and everybody plays it for a little bit, but it's not quite as good as StarCraft 1. Plus, a lot of the pro players didn't move from one to the other. So, it's just a bit... I mean, it's a great game. I played StarCraft for a bit. I was gold.
They're all recently a bit, all of them. Like, you can't... like, it's a Jane genre? Yeah, okay, a game genre. Yeah.
What?
Close on the English.
I know, right? A game genre gets big, and then you get clone after clone after clone after clone after clone. And then something new comes out, and then it gets really hyped. For example, DayZ came out, the mod. Really, really hyped. Clone comes out, clone comes out, clone comes out. What are we up to now? H1Z1?
Yeah.
Is H1Z1 the name of the disease that made the zombies, by the way?
Guessing it is. I don't know
I
anything about that
I never
game.
played it, that's just why I assumed. It sounds like, was it H1N1?
Yeah.
Yeah, bird flu.
Yeah.
And then it's the
H1N1.
same for what League. You know, we had Dota. Dota was huge, and then we had then we had Heroes of New Earth.
Okay, the game is live. We're in picks and bans.
All right then.
Oh, thank God for that. I was considering telling another joke.
Think yourselves lucky, spectators. You have been spared.
I did actually remember one.
Oh god, do you want to sell it since you've remembered it?
Okay, what do you call a sleepwalking nun?
I don't know.
A Roman Catholic.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm gone. I'm gone.
User left your channel.
At least you're laughing. Okay, well, this is the diamond game and the second half of the TG versus KG series. We have Team Emperor Murloc versus Team Graves for Tactical Gaming. And the picks and bans are coming out. We've seen Vlad go down and
Hey, wake
Nautilus.
up.
Nautilus a usual ban, Vlad not. Have we seen some sniping, or is Vlad just really OP when he's played by someone who can play this game?
Well, that's a good question.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not good at this game, so
I do think that is a good pick, but maybe a targeted ban. I'm not entirely sure.
maybe. I did give the team sheets out to both teams earlier in the day, so it's entirely possible. Zed gets banned, followed by Rengar. Rengar are another one that I don't see banned much in my own league adventures.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's because people can stay alive more than 10 minutes in lane in Diamond.
Hey, wake up.
It's entirely possible.
For God's sake. Lauren, please stop poking me.
What does she want?
I don't know. She wants to be annoying. Well, I'm never going to hear the end of that. Right. Carrying on with the bans, we've got a Gragas. Solid ban. I hate him. Oh boy, do I hate him and his metabolism.
How can a man drink so much and remain so light?
It's because of all the exercise he's doing, like swaddling around with his massive belly, momentuming him over walls, but I'm not entirely sure if that is enough calories lost to offset the gargantuan amount of alcohol he must get through every game. And then he just throws it everywhere as well.
I know, where's this endless supply coming from? Oh, he owns a brewery, doesn't he?
Valhalla, yeah.
Valhalla. Resting place of the gods. Callista pick. I do love Callista, but she makes me easy to watch.
Yeah, Callista's great.
I don't
Oh,
play Callista.
Callista, for anybody interested, really bugs out the spectator client. For whatever reason, if the spectate decides to focus on Callista, every time her passive goes off, every time she does the little leap, it like really suddenly jumps back to where she is. It doesn't move smoothly at all. So you just have to hope the camera never auto focuses on Callista, or just do it all manually, or get a third person to do it.
2 insta-locks there for TG. Thresh taking away that Thresh Callista combo. And Yasuo.
Just what?
Yasuo?
Just what?
Hopefully see some great plays there. We've already got a flame, so we're one down on the knockup.
I am hyped for this Yasuo. I absolutely love me some Yasuo. The concept of Diamond Yasuo fills me with joy in a slightly worrying level. But I really hope Diana E into
this is gone.
Yasuo is just
This is over.
very
Diana,
excited.
for anyone who doesn't know, the tiny little pullback on Diana's E knocks people up, which is enough for Yasuo to get his ulti off. So all she now has to
No!
we're changing. No,
That's definitely a
please.
troll pick. I mean,
Yeah.
as much
Wait,
as
this
I
is-
was be excited to see Jungle Teemo, there's no way that's happening. This is going to
Have
pick it
faith.
and swap it to top lane, but still probably not happening.
Yeah. The little E on Diana is a little knockback, so all she has to do is ult into the middle of KG, press E, and
Wow.
Yasuo will have a 5-man ult.
So the
Oh,
team,
I see it.
the team tactic for TG should be pretty obvious at this stage.
Knock things up.
Yeah, let Yasuo kill the locked up things.
Yep. And it may prove successful. We do have Murloc
I'm
on
not
his
entirely sure. The KG team is pretty hard to lock down. They've got a lot of mobility. They've got Morgana to put the Black Shield on Callista, and she won't be able to be knocked up into a Yasuo.
I do absolutely love Callista Morgana, because Morgana just ults and chucks the Morgana, and that's it. She gets an ult off. It's free. There's no worry about taking poke while you're moving into position. You're just there in the middle of them ulting, and there's not a lot of counterplay. Does Wind Wall block Callista things?
What Callista things? Because yeah, it blocks her
Like-
auto attacks.
Not obviously auto attacks, but if she ults Morgana,
Yeah. I'm
Does that
pretty
get
sure
blocked by
Morgana would go through. I don't know, but I will assume that she will because she's not a projectile, she's a person.
that would be insanely overpowered if it's
In the same way that it doesn't block like Malphite ult.
Yeah, that's true. I'm missing an unbelievable amount of phone calls during the stream.
It's all right. You can tell her later.
Mum, Dad, if you're watching, I'm sorry. They're not watching.
I just put an answering machine message on my phone, like a little voicemail message, and it's when I was younger, I had one of those ones where, for all the rage, for some reason, in like the late noughties, it became really popular to buy like a 10-second clip of a celebrity being your voicemail message.
Really? You can do that?
Yeah, and
I
so
missed out.
you would have a celebrity be like, oh, he can't take the phone right now, bye, boop, or like leave a message or whatever. And that, for some unknown reason, became really popular, like sort of late 90s odd. Anyway, I had Christian Bale Batman as mine.
Nice.
Yeah, it was sick.
Do you still have that? Or...
No, that was like 5
What?
phones ago.
You should get that back.
No, I shouldn't. They're not like personalized or anything at all. I mean, obviously.
Come to the phone right
Yeah,
now.
they don't. If it said that, you would never delete it. But it doesn't say your name. It just says, "Oh, this pleb can't come to the phone right now.
This pleb.
They're too busy out on their estate." But
One could dream.
I have to pander to Wonder Bear's image of what my life is like.
Keep it going. Right, we're in that dreaded 3-minute delay. Okay, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 1,000 duck-sized horses?
It's 100 duck-sized horses.
Well, I've upped it to 1,000 because people will say, "Oh, that's easy. I'll just crush the ducks." So I've upped it to
100
1,000.
duck-sized horses would still be totally irrelevant. I don't understand the difficulty of this question. There's been no fight in 100 duck-sized horses. What are they gonna do?
Well, exactly. So we're upping it to 1,000. What's the game plan here? How are you going to defeat 1,000 tiny horses?
I'll get in a forklift truck.
You don't have a forklift truck.
I'll make one out of duck-sized horses.
Because I'm a man with thumbs.
Yeah. Because I'm a man.
I'll make one out of tiny horses.
Can I just say that I have never met any of the TG people before. I'm sure they're all lovely people. But I think that their mid laner, being Yasuo and being called the Law, might be my favourite part of this game. So that all of his ults, all of his great plays will be exacted by the Law. There's something really Judge Dredd about it.
Here comes the Law!
I really wish he had been Lucian actually now in the... Then he could have been Judge Dredd. That would have been good. We should get Judge Dredd skin for Lucian. That'd be good.
We could just scream, "Here comes the Law" every time he moves on screen.
Here comes the Law. And then if anybody leaves him to die, if he gets in a bad situation, gets picked or whatever, and his team abandon him, then they betrayed the Law.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a running theme for this commentary. Not like we do want to clarify at this point. We're not mocking the Law here, either the player or the political institution. We have the greatest respect for both.
Yeah, it's a Judge Dredd thing, and I'm fairly sure that he's aware of it, having called himself the Law. Unless he really likes Jude Law. And he's like, Jude the Law. If Jude Law was ever a darts player or something, but
that would be amazing. Can you imagine Jude Law as a darts player?
I can imagine him acting as a darts player.
Jude Law steps up.
No, don't pretend to be a darts commentator. That's boring. Like, darts is the most irrelevant sport I've ever seen. Like, if massive men, where you could easily confuse them as a spectator or the player, just based on their proximity to the dartboard, can become actual professionals at it, then I think...
I can't believe they consider it a sport.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to any,
if anybody is like a
players.
diehard darts fan, and they've been following it their whole lives, they've got like a Phil the Power Taylor t-shirt, like poster signed. They've got like Phil the Power Taylor darts like stuck in their head. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I think it's boring. I don't understand it, and I don't understand how it became so popular. But it's got something to do with drunk people in pubs, and that's all I know.
I just can't understand how it's classified as a sport.
Well, I mean, it's technically a sport.
What? Because you're moving your arm back and forth.
I don't know about that,
but oh dear.
I'm not sure that's what contends a sport.
Lauren, not a word.
Just got to dirty mind that one. Anyway, we've got 5 Season 4 diamonds out for TG.
1 kg though.
Yeah, unfortunately, most of the KG team were actually plat last season and are therefore scrubs. I know that a few of them are getting into Diamond having been plat last season, but at the loading screen, that's really not what counts, is it?
Your
Murloc,
barriers are less
is
impressive.
it?
It's actually 5 ex-Diamond players for TG and 2 for KG.
X Diamonds.
Ex-Diamonds, current Diamonds. Season 4 Diamonds. They're all Diamond anyway now, so
Yeah.
they've maintained their quality of play. I'm unable to leave gold.
I'm
5.
so happy for this Yasuo. I'm just gonna
So happy.
cream all over it if he does well.
High Noon as well is a great series of skins brought out by Riot. They're all just very good. High Noon Twisted Fate, excellent skin. Right, let's see some proper MSI, LCS.
Right, so yeah, KG
trading.
have started off by murdering Morgana, which is an interesting strategy. It's like, I was thinking about this, that, you know, obviously, as you can see, the KG team now, as a pack of 4, leaving the base as quickly as possible. Having actually murdered Morgana, though, Morgana is now behind them, and if they actually came into another 5-man pack moving in the opposite direction, then they would be, you know, Morgana would be 2 or 3 seconds behind them. And I've always thought, is there some downside to that? Maybe bind with them after the invade? I'm not really sure, but it's already become irrelevant because Morgana's got up to them, but I don't know, minor things like that. If you had min-maxing at the highest level of challenge war play, maybe it would be
Challenge
relevant.
Raw. I've just rearranged all the players, by the way, Trick, if you haven't yet.
Oh yeah,
Do it, man.
so
Keep track of
cool.
CS. It's going to be
So
important. It's going to come down to the individual minions this game. Or it won't. Look at this, though. They've broken off into their little groups. They've covered every entrance to the jungle, TG here. That's pretty good. They've also got the wolves out in KG's tri-bush.
Today I learned that Lucian has an animation spam that makes a noise.
Oh dear. You've been heard.
That's great. I can put that with my Scion one. The Scion one's great though because he drops his axe.
Yeah. It's like, I think it's a bit unfair. Have you seen the Lee Sin dance?
Yeah, what?
Where he,
The Taekwondo?
Yeah, where he dances.
Not the
dances
Taekwondo, the
around,
Tai Chi,
right?
yeah.
But his character actually moves from its
Yeah.
starting position, right?
Yeah.
But if he fires his Q animation, it goes from where he is, not where he's danced to. So
Right.
it can actually shoot out from somewhere where it doesn't look like his character is, which I've always thought was insanely overpowered.
Yeah, but you can do that on literally any champion. Do the Nautilus thing where you swim around and then you can do it.
Yeah,
as well.
I do that often. Takes a lot longer to wind up though. Anyway,
Yeah.
here we go. CSing. The lore throughout the tornado there, we lost sight.
Man.
Man, look at him go.
The King's Justice.
King's Justice. For the king. It's a great Skyrim mod earlier, where you can make it Westeros.
Did I ever show you the
Oh, hook plans on Callista. Already taking tons of damage. Morgana's going to cue the Lucian, taking him out the fight. They're just going to dump a load of deeps on Thresh and back off. Both down to about half health. Murloc moving in on the Law. He's hitting early level 2. The Law trying to clear this DS to catch up there. Gets it as he backs out. Unfortunately not able to trade that very effectively. Nice little trades come down there.
Yeah, did I ever tell you about the
Oh, Lucian's gone in, and another hook. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a kill for TG. The flash goes down. The flash from Lucian, eating tower damage, not able to land that. Took a buttload of damage. The camera's moved away. I really want to see what's going on in bot lane, and we're back.
Charlie cameraman. Ooh, Lucian almost killing Cliss with a Q.
Almost securing a kill. Gonna stick around though. He's potting up. So is Callista. Maybe confident that they can out-trade. The Law pushing up on Murloc here. The Law. It's unstoppable. Ignorance is no excuse.
Ignorance is no excuse. Ooh,
Another hook from Thresh. They've been on point this game.
yeah.
I don't think he's missed one currently. Man, I
No,
think,
it's been really solid on the hooks so far. Threading them just past creep.
it's because often he won't hook the target directly in front of him. He'll go for the other one of the pair while it looks like he's winding up to hook the one directly in front of him. It's mind games, man. Diamond mind
Mind
games.
game. Diamond
Far
game.
beyond my scope. Man, if I see something in front of me, all I can think of is land the hook, kill it.
And that's why you're about to
That's
win silver one.
Shut up.
Shut
I'm
up.
gonna pay for some elo boosting, by the way. Anyone from KG or TG that's listening that's currently in one of these diamond games wants to elo boost me. I'm kidding, by the way. Wonderbear, don't ban me.
Lauren, if you could quickly serve him the ban, that would be great.
Evidence, yes. I've got a vocal recording. be posted to YouTube
We've
soon.
got a stream. I've recorded it and everything.
Got 15 witnesses.
Yeah.
Okay. How many viewers have we got at the minute?
16, but it doesn't update all the time. But it's probably 16.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. We'll make it to the front page soon.
Whatever.
Dyrus can come watch our live commentary. This is it, man. We're going to be commentating on the LCS soon. Oh, just came back.
Oh.
Oh, I've been banned. A rip.
It's gonna happen sooner or later. There are only so many rules you could break before someone caught you.
Remember me.
That's alright, our trial and CV's up on Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Almost members. We'll make offers of that next week.
We promise.
No, jokes aside.
Oh dear.
Well, some more trading going on. Rek'Sai is moving in the bot lane. There's no ward in that river bush. They are unaware of his presence. Morgana moving up. Oh, just misses. Rek'Sai gets the knock up there. Black Shield goes down on Rek'Sai to stop the hook. Landing some good damage, but it's not going to translate into anything. Black Shield blocking the flay. Lucian moving up now. Some good damage going down on Rek'Sai. The hook did not land. I don't think. Didn't catch the end of that fight. We had to watch.
No, the hook did not land.
The CS.
And the retaliatory Morgana Q also did not land. Oh, first blood comes out of top lane. A
No idea why
flash,
he went back in there. Very low health.
flash slap from the robotic man.
Flash slap. He is rock. Oh, nice stun landing from Morgana. The bush is warded so they can get the damage down. The hook goes straight onto Black Shield. I hate Morgana. What an annoying champion.
Wow. Alright.
I'm trying to learn to play her every minute because I suck at her, as with many
You
other
do.
champions. But the Black Shield is one of the most annoying spells in the game. You do something beautiful and then she takes it all away. Another Q going out there, misses.
Ooh. Bot lane engage.
On the Q is ridiculous.
No, just a little bit of
Just a
poke.
little bit of trading.
Yeah.
Just a bit of trading.
Diana is in the region of bottom lane.
I've had a message.
Killing the Scuttle Crab.
I think Tug did adverts on my phone, maybe trying to tell me to lose some weight.
Right. How'd you figure?
You know it's bad when it's bad when your phone tells you.
Yeah, but I mean, like a while ago, targeted ads on your emails and your phone to tell you that you needed a big dick, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
This is true. This is true.
I'm also currently being told all the time on my emails that I need to optimize my adoption in my business. So, I don't know, maybe I need to do that as well. Maybe should I just stop?
Oh, hook lands on Rek'Sai. But again, we need to watch Kiev fun. Rek'Sai's going to move off. Diana is going to come in and cut him out. TGR collapsing her on Rek'Sai, but he's just going to tunnel away. She is just going to tunnel away. Keep forgetting it's a female champion. Disappointed we haven't seen more from the Law in the mid lane.
Oh,
Same.
mid lane.
Here he goes.
Oh!
Diana goes in. See, beautifully dodgy. And
Ooh!
oh my god, my game froze. God damn.
Your game
missed all of it.
froze! It was riveting. Oh, Yasuo gets the law has been exacted and gets a double kill
Here comes
on the
law.
solo in Islands.
Man,
Yeah,
beautiful.
Murloc pulls off a great ult on the double gank on him, but unfortunately dies to ignite, and then the law jumps over the wall in order to exact the King's Justice on Hecarim, who is knocked up from a Malphite ult.
TG's bot lane have backed off. Lucian currently 10 farm ahead of Kalista here, so it'll give Kalista a bit of an opportunity to catch up, and the lane was pushed
It was
towards
just,
their tower, so they can just reset this here before they back up.
it was just a great set of roaming from TG, really. All in the right place at the right time. And
I didn't see, did Malphite walk down or did he teleport?
Judging by his
I
summon
think
spell
looking at his
cooldown,
teleport cooldown, I think he
Yeah.
did teleport.
I can replay, but I'm not going to,
Same.
because I might miss something.
Hecarim.
You can replay, and you can let me know.
Hecarim did walk down. No, it's okay.
Alright.
I can see from the cooldown he did teleport down.
Cool.
And Hecarim walked because he just teleported back to lane, so it was just a really good coordination.
Yeah, I
it's just
think
something you get.
what was really missing from KG is that the TG managed to get the jungler involved, and obviously KG didn't. But the TG jungler
Diana
now,
is monumentally ahead of Rek'Sai at this
yeah,
stage.
level 7 to
11
level
CS and
6.
2 assists. Yeah, I mean,
Rek'Sai is only just
it's
level
brutal.
6, whereas Diana is level 7 and doing dragon, which KG are now aware of.
Yasuo is a bit further back, so Murloc is going to get a bit of an opportunity to get in here. Kalista is staying bot though. Really good if she could have tossed Morgana into this. But they do secure it.
No steal.
Murloc there. No
kill
steal,
though.
but he does flash out, no kills traded. So that's good. I think if Kalista had reacted that fast to the... Oh!
But the law is incoming!
It's going to be a kill. There he goes. I think that may be why they based this team up around him. The cool name and the mechanical
cool
skill.
name! That's all it is. You just need the name.
That's it. Kills
Good
confirmed.
branding, as my emails are telling me.
Good branding. I do hate those business emails though. The words don't
It's
mean
so
anything.
annoying. I'm just being like, there's one thing that I had a job interview the other day, and they asked me like, you know, it wasn't they didn't quite word it like what's your biggest weakness or something. It was like what's something that you like don't get on with in the workplace or something. And I said business jargon, and then she was like, oh yeah, that's a great answer. I was like, synergy and big business and data and
We need
like,
to maximise our...
it makes me feel physically ill. She was like,
Oh, Rek'Sai coming in for a game. Their Malphite ults to get out. Using the last of his mana. It was really good there. The Hecarim charged the Malphite back into where Rek'Sai was going to land. Murloc here pulling up a beautiful ulti on the Law, pushing him into the tower. He takes a few hits, not chasing though. The Law here is the opportunity to roam up and help out Diana, who's engaging hard on Hector. And there he picks up another kill. Malphite's coming in. Azir still not reacting. And the Law's going to pick up another 2 kills there. Just because he was forced out of mid lane, but chose instead of backing off to actually maximise his potential there. Beautiful flash from Kalista to pick up a kill. Wow, it's all happening.
yeah, I missed the bot lane action trying to catch the top lane and mid lane, but unfortunately Azir had to blow almost all of his cooldowns on the Yasuo to try and kill him on the tower, whereas Yasuo still had enough skills left in order to join Diana in the jungle, where she would almost assuredly have been killed
stayed mid
2v1.
after that fight, by the way. And Murloc pushed up a little too far. He's now caught away from his tower with Malphite and Yasuo moving in on him. There's no support from bot lane, but Hecarim and Rek'Sai are moving through the jungle here to help him out. He's going to back off, and Murloc is going to recall safely.
Yeah, the law puts in some deep wars to extend his jurisdiction.
The legal jargon continues. Here on that.
He's even playing as the like High Noon Sheriff. Yasuo, he's got it all.
High Noon skins are cool. The Twisted Fate High Noon skin.
What he should have done is have an officer Vi as his jungler,
Assistant.
and then
Assistant law enforcement.
yeah, then she could have gone in for the arrest, and then he could have said this isn't your jurisdiction, and then stolen it with his ult.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would have been the dream. Oh, Kalista is going to try and 1v1 Lucian here. Is that incredibly ambitious?
I'm
No, just
pretty
go
sure
for
it was just some trading.
About 50% each.
Yeah.
Not bad actually, 50% each. Just the range. You've got to be so careful of extended fights against Kalista because the longer you drag it out, the more spears sink into your body and like.
Diana
you
is
die.
approaching top. There is a
Rek'Sai
pink
is
ward though
approaching
that
bot.
is definitely going to catch. Yeah. She's just going to walk
I think
straight
they're
past it
gonna
though.
dive this.
Yeah, they're just diving.
Yeah, they're diving and it's beautiful hold there from CNG. He's going to survive. Malphite soaking up tower damage. Diana misses her Q and therefore isn't able to get her ult off. But Q Vadis there.
Yeah, Q over
Really
this
cool on the
actually
pressure,
R's
just
over
away
this
from his
and
tower.
escapes.
Oh, it's a bot lane kill there. Kalista throwing that Morgana in. Morgana's going to go in and it's a double kill. Beautifully played.
Yeah, I missed the start of that.
Give me
Watching
1
the
second.
top lane play, but the bottom lane play comes in and there is a double kill bottom lane. And
That's good.
hopefully that will go a long ways to getting Rek'Sai on par with Diana. Maybe could have given the kills to Kalista, but I suspect in the heat at the moment, as we didn't really watch it, that it was not an option.
If you give me 1 second, Trick, I have to take. It's cool, so I'll be back in 30 seconds.
You are at risk of me telling jokes by leaving me on my own.
Oh, no, I missed the call while I was telling you I was going to go take the call.
What a shame. I had one lined up.
What a shame. I'm with you. The law has roamed top. Hecarim getting no secession from this. Nobody's going to get out. They're going to focus down that stuff.
Wow.
His jungler has rotated mid to cover the lane while Yasuo is top.
Just what?
Not really sure what the Malphite's plan is here against Murloc on Azir. The hook misses. Kalista moves in. Obviously hasn't been back to spend the gold they got from the kills earlier, so TG probably in a healthier place in terms of being spent up. Top lane tower does go down, extending TG's gold lead now to 5k. No, 3k. Sorry, maths. And I think potential recall from KG here bot lane, or not?
I'm not
Kalista's
sure.
ult is almost up.
Yeah,
Kalista-
they're definitely going to get Clapston if they stay there, though. We've got Malphite and Yasuo going in.
Yeah, they're coming. Rek'Sai will pick up the movement though in the jungle, hopefully.
he wasn't
Yeah, we're
burrowed,
getting
so
ping-
there is a
we're
ping
getting
though.
pings, and they're backing off. The
Oh,
key misses,
coming in.
the hook goes down.
And there it is.
It's all over. They're both dead.
Oh, and the law, the penalty.
Exacting
Oh,
vengeance.
they've been caught overextending, and the penalty is death.
The penalty is death. Now, TG are playing incredibly well together as a team. There's no denying it. But the law really is outshining everyone else on his team. If we look at the farm,
Doing
Diana's
fantastic.
farming very
6-0.
well.
He's everywhere. The law
Absolutely
has no
everywhere.
boundaries.
I think maybe
He's
that,
been
this is
to
obviously
other
a
lanes to
plan.
extradite foreign nationals.
When you look at a team come like this, though, where the plan is knock things up so Yasuo can kill them, what you really wanted was Yasuo to get fed early game, because that's the dream,
It's a
right?
great hook.
That was beautiful.
It was a great ult from
Right, one second, I'm going to take
Zero.
this. I will be right back.
No worries. Alright. Oh, everybody getting quite low. Oh, Morgana, great flash. The law will go down. Yasuo will go down. And Calista gets a double kill, which was a great pickup for her. Really struggling for kills and gold outside of Lucian. Actually, Lucian's died 3 times now, so maybe quite even in bot lane. Hopefully we'll be seeing Calista go back there to finish the first item. Blade picked up. Nice, very nice. Maybe seeing Lucian picking up first full item as well. Not sure. He has taken time out of buying his Infinity Edge to get an Avarice Blade, but with the Avarice Blade, perhaps picking up extra gold if he stays in lane to farm a lot. We're seeing KG circle out for Dragon, put some good warding up. TG are coming in to try and contest though. KG are just going to try and rush it though. We've got 3 people from TG exiting the base, and we have all 5 from KG here for the Dragon. So it looks like KG going to pick it up. A good hook from Thresh, but a great ult from Callista with a re-engage. But that is a huge amount of damage and drops Callista. The knockups coming in. TG now just running straight through, railroading KG on both fronts. We've got Azir running away. Rek'Sai gets picked up by Malphite. And there's 3 people down. Morgana apparently has absolutely no health. Oh, she gets taken down by Diana. And 4 people dropped. They get the Dragon. But at what cost? At what cost? You got a tank bottom tower now. Thirsty, they need these towers. Really hoping to pick up as much advantage as possible from this 4-man down. Callista and Azir both back out the base, heading straight towards bottom. Maybe too little too late though, the damage already been done. TG now roaming through the jungle. Valor picks up the double golems. Diana stealing the de-warding buff from the Wraiths. And you missed an absolute cracker of a teamfight. Whoa, damage!
Oh, beautiful kill on Diana.
Absolute damage.
Damage. I did see that dragon fight. I thought really good from KG. You know, we're moving in, we're taking objectives.
Yeah.
Then it all went to shit. They
The
split
engage
off
from
and tried to
TG was
disengage.
absolutely immense.
Yeah, I mean, I think the half
law
issue
was everywhere.
KG split. The law, left, right, and centre, dishing out justice, killing.
Oh,
with his
just
damage. Diana
incredibly
is
high damage
absolutely
output.
huge.
Great ult from Callista though to save Morgana.
Yeah, I
But
think
they
maybe-
really need more vision, KG, as Diana, now the 3rd time that she has sat up in a bush and just, excuse me, almost one-shot someone.
Well, she did one-shot Murloc. I mean,
Well, she almost
You know-
one-shot Morgana there.
if the law can't do it, then Diana certainly can.
Yeah, just a very, very large amount of damage from Diana and Yasuo coming in. But a really tanky frontline at the same time from Malphite and Thresh. TG, at this point, very far ahead. They've really got it all in their team comp. The goal difference isn't actually that large. And perhaps KG, with a few great fights, good little picks, maybe some objective control and some warding, could perhaps bring it back.
Well, the thing is, when you take a champion like Azir, you're kind of resigning yourself to a late game fight because he needs so many items to do the high damage that he's capable of. And he just hasn't got it yet. Like, his farm is good.
He needs tight little tight little sort of jungle fights as well, where his ult can be used for maximum effectiveness, where his soldiers' auto attack range like cuts off an entire path through the jungle, and in order to walk through a team fight, they have to walk past 2, maybe 3 soldiers, take a huge amount of damage. And
Sadly, though, that's
that
exactly
needs
what TG
KG
is as well.
to be dictating the fights on their terms, and at the moment the fights are dictated on TG's terms. They seem to be started in the river, out in the open, and then chased into the jungle, whereas KG would like it the other way around, where the fight starts in the jungle, and then they can use their Kalista and Rek'Sai to perhaps chase down the stragglers.
Thing is, you say that, but do they want to be in tight spaces? All you need then is one Diana ult to pull you all up, or a Malphite ult, and then that's it. The law's in.
They can be in tight spaces without necessarily speaking standing on top of each other.
You say that, but it's much more difficult to separate. I mean, the AoE hitbox of Malphite's knockup is actually pretty large. It'll fill most lanes. Oh, look at the damage from Azir though.
I mean,
that's
if
good.
we assume that KG were to now catch up to TG, then the Callista Morgana disengage re-engage in the jungle may be enough if Callista can save Morgana from being Malphite ulted and then have it re-engage on their backline for a transition into a fight where Azir and Callista are doing the damage, then they may be able to pull it off. But that requires a lot of team play and it will require a lot more gold.
KG, sorry, here are trying to get some vision control back in their jungle. They've got pink wards going down. Bot jungle is entirely cleared out. TG only with 2 wards remaining. And
You can see the deep wards that TG have on the top jungle, really giving them a huge amount of vision over KG for when they ever need to invade in the top jungle. Although KG do have a pink ward down, they've got the Wisp, they've got 2 other wards. I mean, it's shared vision, but the fact that TG has that vision at all is dangerous if KG get pushed up at all.
What's the plan here for TG? They're ahead, clearly. They've got almost an 8k lead. Oh, here comes the law.
I mean, Dragon is up in a little under a minute 20 seconds, so all they need to do is take that objective, maybe get any picks that come off of that objective, group up, push a solid fight. I'm not really sure the sieging potential is... The sieging potential is alright. Lucian for wave clear, then quickly take a tower, not sure. I'll see what pans out.
They've not got a lot of range. Lucian's pretty much it, unless you count Thresh order attacks, which are strong. Don't get me wrong, but not maybe the strongest. TG split up here, but Morgana's lagging behind, and Callista's actually backing. Hecarim's still going top. Are they not going to contest this dragon? Are they just going to wait for the invades that might potentially come in?
Well, they've got vision of the dragon with that ward at the back, so... Oh, the pink ward's gone down,
It has
though.
been spotted, though, so that's going to get cleared. Diana here looking for fights. Still 2 levels up on the Rek'Sai. Just going to trade some poke here. Nothing serious.
TG just sort of trying to gauge their opponent, do some sort of spacing with their skills and poke, and maybe pick something up, a little hint of something, but really at the moment just pushing
He's
distance.
going to push in on that tower before the dragon comes up. Him and Malphite do have teleports, so if there's a little scrimmage here top, the survivor may be able to dictate what happens at dragon. Because if Curevatus can 1v1 the Malphite, oof, massive damage incoming from Diana. But if Curevatus here can 1v1 this Malphite, and then get a recall off, and then teleport to dragon with his ultimate, we could... Oh no, they're going to collapse. And a beautiful hook lands there.
No, Callista doesn't get the ult off.
It was too quick. I mean, what are you going to do? Curevatus here, though, dealing some serious damage on the Malphite, but taking some serious damage in return.
Rek'Sai going into Diana.
The Lucian comes in.
Oh, a lot of damage dealt to Rek'Sai, though.
There's no escaping. 2 jumps. Curevatus taking damage from this Malphite. If he chooses to ult here, he does.
Oh, it dodges the ult.
Covered there. What's he going to do now?
Attack speed so slow. Oh, it gets the kill.
Beautiful there from Curevatus. If he can
Great little play.
And teleport down to Dragon, they don't really have any walls. They're going to lose the buff. But
yeah, the rest of KG aren't there. Great little individual play by Curevatus. Yeah, the tiny little
of his ult.
Sidestep ult to not take the knock up. And then at the end of the fight, they're both sub 100 health. And that little dodge massively added up.
I mean, just beautiful play. That's something that we're seeing from these higher elo games. Sorry, tongue-tied. It's just that beautiful play. Diana here, though, looking to catch Murloc. Morgana possibly going to get caught again. Oh yes, she is indeed.
Oh, that is just a huge amount of damage.
Flash is down though for Diana. Is it worth it to keep punishing Morgana?
Morgana paper thin at this stage. May not be worth a huge amount of gold, but gold is gold. And still 4 people if you kill Morgana. She's still a relevant presence, especially with Callista. Any support that has a Callista has more utility than if they didn't.
They're grouping up the dragon, and KG have no vision at all on this.
Grouping up for Baron.
Baron, sorry, yeah. They're not even aware they're doing it, so it's going to be free.
No clue. It's going to be a very quick Baron. Just a gigantic amount of damage from Diana, Yasuo, and Lucian. They would have had to be there pretty much at the start to be able to stop them. It died really quickly.
Yeah, it was very fast. The gold lead now almost at 9k. and TG just using that Baron buff now to shove up the lanes. Kivadis' bot gonna face off against this Diana if he stays. I'm not entirely sure whether he can do the same thing to Diana as he did to Malphite, because she has a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Just doing that ward.
gold difference now almost at 10k between TG and KG. Goes up a little bit every fight. Difference just becomes slightly larger.
The thing is here,
And
with Azir, just got to poke. Just got to poke and wait and poke and wait. And the problem is, TG's comp does not really allow them that kind of time. It's all about just going in and doing damage. And Azir just needs a bit of time to chunk them down with his Sand Soldiers. There we go, we see it now.
the
TG,
problem, yeah.
they just can't really do anything.
So KG going in.
Getting off the Thresh. Nice, he's going to go down straight away. And Hecarim moves on. Qvade's playing beautifully today.
Diana's taking
Really,
the bottom
really.
turret, she's now making her way into the inhibitor. And this is really the problem, is that the 3 people which KG are now fighting, they cannot comfortably and easily deal with. And no one can 1v1 Diana. So Diana is free to do whatever she wants in the KG base. And the law,
Yeah, Hecarim has just overstayed here.
through all the creeps,
and
gets
Lucian's
killed.
gonna be the kill.
Rek'Sai.
The Law came in from behind. Morgana's going to try and 1v1 the Law. It's obviously not going to happen.
Can't
It's a
1v1 the
4-hit.
law, you need a lawyer.
Yeah, come on. No man is above the law, right? So many law related puns.
Oh,
my god.
fantastic ult from the law.
Damage. Unreal amounts of damage. And I think they've got 15 seconds.
Ah, yeah,
on
that's
the clock
very
to
likely
exercise it.
to be a very large amount of damage in the base, possibly game ending.
I think it's going to be the third inhibitor. That's what they're
Yeah,
going to
I think they're going to try and end the game tutorial style and kill all the buildings. Oh, no, there's
And
surrender
it's
for
the
the first
surrender.
game,
Fair enough.
which
We're
will
gonna go
go
to
to
game
TG.
Very well played by TG. They had a plan from the start. It was, uphold the law, and he was upheld.
I was excited by the Yasuo pick, and I was even more excited by the Yasuo play. I thought it was fantastic.
Elements of extreme skill just by both teams, though. I really,
Indeed.
really enjoyed some of Qvade's
Yeah.
plays.
KG not without their merits. Definite highlights in the game for Coriovidus. Yeah, the kill that he got Malphite at the top was definitely one of the KG highlights. And I thought that some of Murloc's Azir plays were defensively with his ult and mid were pretty good as well. Really like some of them.
He just wasn't really allowed the time to scale into his full potential there. The early lead built up by TG and the roam kills that Yasuo got kind of disabled his ability to do anything mid lane. And with the other lanes behind, there was no real potential for him to roam for kills